Hello Pisces, welcome back to my channel if you're a returning subscriber. If you're new, welcome. I hope you enjoy the reading. I've already shuffled and laid out the cards. Please don't forget to like and share or like and subscribe, as that does help to move the videos around YouTube. Okay, so let's have a look for you. We've got the first house coming in. The first house is to do with your body, your physical body, but it's also your image or your outer self. What you're projecting to others, what others are picking up when they come into contact with you. It's also with regards to your life force, your vitality, and also your attitude and what you are, as I said, what you are projecting. It's also your path that you are setting in life, what direction that you are sort of heading in, or what you are trying to aspire to at this time. Now we have got at the bottom fire element, desire, and then at the top we've got Cordelia, go outside. So it seems to be that you're going to get a whoosh of energy coming in with the fire element. Now this could be to do with boundaries that you need to put in, or it could be to do with aspects around taking up an activity, actually getting out into nature, whether you're exercising or walking or just spending time in your garden or hiking or whatever it may be, some kind of activity. But it's also it's really about the enthusiasm. It's like a fiery call to action. And this can be in the form of like an epiphany or a turning point that can come in with the fire element. So it's like a fiery instinct comes out, and then you just know exactly what you have to do. And you get the enthusiasm and the energy to go after it. It's a seek and claim. It's a very fiery, passionate energy. So it could be that you discover a passion for something or someone even. It could also be just a rising up of energy in you where you just know which direction you've got to go in. Or you may have to change direction at this time because you have got the transformation card here. So, but this is going to bring that fiery motivation in. It's quite a determined energy, but it's kind of got a deep knowing. So either changes will come in and shift you in a different direction, or you're going to have this epiphany and then you're going to know exactly where you need to go. Avoid ego with this, so put the ego on the back a back burner. This is about having that core strength, that core knowing about what it is that you need to do. You may have to be very clear, very honest about something. You may have to put your cards on the table about a situation and say, right, this is how things are. This is what I expect from the situation. And then let things sort themselves out. But you've been clear, upfront, honest, direct. It's a no-nonsense energy, this. As I said, it could also be a motivation of some sort, or it's a very strong attraction to something or someone, but it's that really motivating energy. It's a very courageous energy, a very daring energy, so either one of those come in. So you get that fiery instinct to go and do something, and then you get the courage to back it up. So very, very important card, really great card to be going after something or doing something or putting in something in place. You could have other people with their egos around you at this time. And you could have a few bossy people around you at this time as well. So being in your first house, this could be about you just saying, right, enough. Because you have got the Ishtar boundaries card here. So this is saying love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. So you're just going to have to put a line in the sand, put your boundaries in place and stick to those. And with the fire element card, you can do this. You can be very firm. You can put your cards on the table. You can get very direct and upfront with somebody and be very clear about what the situation is. You can also burn bridges with the fire element card. So just take it as you need it for your situation. But Ishtar is saying that there's some boundaries that need to be drawn here. Other aspects, other people in your life who are taking energy and time from you. You sometimes can be in a situation which is not helpful for you. So this is like self-undoing or self-sabotage, or just getting dragged into other people's complications, and then that sucks the energy out of you. So be careful with that. I also get the feeling that in your home, There's a lot of demands on your time and energy, and you need to get a few people involved to relieve the load on you, or to put a few boundaries in at this time to give yourself space and time. Because we've got here Cordelia, go outside. You have been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. It's also saying that depending on where you are in the world, this is associated with the month of May. So something that you may be wanting to do or initiate, it could be to do with your home, because the home is coming up, or something else to do with perhaps something that you want to start, like a new career or a new profession or a new hobby, or something that you want to initiate. With the fire element card, you're going to want to do that. You're going to feel motivated to do that. And this is saying that some manifestation which you start now, or any time when the weather is getting much warmer. But what she's saying is that you need to get out into nature, into whether you, as I said, some sort of activity perhaps you want to start, get fit or exercise, or just get out into the fresh air. But it could also be from a meditation, so like a walking meditation or a hiking meditation. Just being out gardening is a movement meditation. This is about connecting to the earth, connecting to nature. You get a lot of guidance, you get a lot of support, and obviously it does wonders for your health, your vitality, and your well-being. All of these things come in through nature. It's a very sympathetic energy. It could also be that it's like a breath of fresh air. You need to take deep lungfuls of air, also to stoke this courage which you need here. Air fans the flames. All right, fans the flames. So getting out into the fresh air is going to fan these flames for you. So take big lungfuls of fresh air. Get out, and feel motivated in that regard. It could also be that in some cases with this energy, that you may need to have some sort of like a makeover, or some sort of adjustment to the way you are handling things, or the direction you're going in, or the energy that you are projecting at this time. You want to be positive. You want to be motivated. You want to be courageous and strong, and all of these things, and confident. And this may require you changing your awareness of things, or the direction that you're going in, or what you're projecting outwards to others. You want to be positive and optimistic. And being in nature and being outdoors is going to help you with that. It's going to give you space and freedom. And also, once you've got these boundaries in place, then you can spend time in nature, whether it's alone or with however you want to do it, but it's going to give you space and freedom. You want to get to this authenticity here, which is coming up for you. You want to get to your core self and activate that at this time, because we have also got the Eight of Winter coming in, so Eight of Swords. You have what it takes. That is what it's saying here. If only you believe in yourself. So this is very much a first house issue. It's a fire element issue, having that courage and that enthusiasm. So believe in yourself, have confidence, thinking that you're powerless when you are not. Okay, a lack of self-confidence that keeps you from getting what you want. So all of these elements coming in, spending time in nature, and having this wonderful energy on your side or behind you is going to bring in a lot of energy and swift changes. The fire element is all about swift changes, epiphanies, changes of direction. As I said, you could be burning a few bridges, but it's like scorched earth policy. You clear the deck so that you can plant new things, go in a new direction, or start new things, grow new things at this time. You need to do that. But don't forget, you must put your boundaries in to protect your energy. And this is a self-love thing. Love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. Okay. Now, we also have got a lot of home or possibly finance issues coming in for you. We've got second house, which deals with income. So you may be looking at that specifically to do with your self-worth and your confidence. Perhaps you want to start a business or a creative activity. The fire element is very, very creative. So this could be a creative project that you want to start, or a new direction that you want to go in creatively. However it is, all of us are born creative. We're not all born artistic. So creative is actually, we use it every day in everything. So stoke those fires, fan the flames of those fires. Okay. Second house is all about that. It's all about income derived from what you do or how you earn it. But it also is very intimately connected to your self-worth. All right. Your self-worth comes into the second house. It's also to do with your values. Do you value yourself? Do you love yourself? Do you value what you do? All of these questions are top questions with the second house. It's also to do with your talents and your abilities, your inherent talents and abilities. All of these things come in with the second house. So are you using them? Are you going to be starting something new? Do you want to start something new? What are you waiting for? Get on and go with it. Do what you need to do. Garner the energy, because it's going to come to you via the fire element and with the help of nature. And let go of these other negative people that may be around you, dragging you down or bringing their worries or other worries into the situation. All right? So this is about confidence. It's also about worthiness, your values, value of yourself, and values of things around you, or your value systems. So what do you value in your life? All right? Your home, your talents, your skills, your self-worth. These are very important. And also your family. You know, what do you value? It's also about possessions, the second house. So this can be any material kinds of possessions, you know, your home, your vehicles, whatever is associated with that. It also is to do with your security in that regard. But it also brings in matters to do with property. So the second house is to do with land, real estate, and everything associated with that, whether it's a profession for you or whether it's matters to do with your actual physical home, whether you're renting or buying or you're changing something in your home. You have got the fourth house, so I feel there's a strong emphasis on that at the moment. Now, with the second house, it could be that you are wanting to initiate something, or you're going through big changes at this time and you're just concerned from a monetary point of view, or whether you have the confidence and the wherewithal to do it. Now, we've got a butterfly maiden at the top here, transformation. So this is saying that the old has got to go in order to make room for the new. Okay, this is the butterfly maiden. So old things or old attitudes or old beliefs, or it could even be something to do with property or possessions. You may be getting rid of a whole lot of possessions. Maybe you are, changing your home, you're downscaling, or you could be upscaling, or you could just be renovating or changing something around your physical possessions, material possessions, or real estate or property. But it could also be literally having a makeover with regards to who you are, your attitude, your beliefs about yourself, your self-belief, your confidence, your self-worth, your self-love. This is primary, very, very important. If you don't love yourself, you cannot love another, and you block your abundance. As soon as you put in, you're not actively self-loving, then you're going to block your abundance. So make sure that you're doing work in that regard, and that's going to bring you security. But it's a transformational process, and that is what she's saying. Let go of the old to make room for the new, and do not fear this process, because this is a wonderful process that you are in, and it's going to bring in incredible blessings for you. Now, you've got benefits and blessings all coming into the second house. You are experiencing enormous change right now, which bring great blessings. So welcome the changes. Whatever changes are occurring in this house, don't be fearful of them. Go with it. This is your attitude and your belief in a greater good, and have belief in this transformation, that on the other side of that is going to be your manifestations are going to come to you, what you want, what you believe in. This could be dreams come true. Jupiter return can be dreams come true. So this is very important for you, and very transformative process, very powerful energy. And the butterflies indicate transformation. So just think of the butterfly while you are going through these changes, and welcome whatever is coming to you. Okay, don't be a victim. Be proactive with the fire element. Go after what it is that you want. Now, we have also got the part of fortune increase. So this is also yet again another wonderful abundance card coming in for you. So with the Jupiter return and the fire element, really there's not much that can stand in your way. The part of fortune also deals with inherent talents and abilities. That's coming up again in your second house. This is could be a creative skill that you have, inherent talents and abilities that you perhaps wanted to do or would have liked to have done at some other previous time, going back in years. Maybe it was as far back as 12 years. Perhaps you had an idea or a business that you wanted to start, or you did start it and it somehow kind of never took off, or it got shelved or whatever. So something is going to trigger. Now, that could very well be this fire element card. Something is going to trigger this stirring of the waters, and this can often stir up an inherent talent or ability or a skill that now rises up to the surface to be acknowledged. And you can monetize that. You can study it. You can hone that skill. It could be something that you've just done all your life and never thought of it as being a profession, or something that you can actually, make your career or make your profession. This could be something that you've always been able to do and you've just never thought of actually monetizing it or making it your passion. With the fire element card, this is about passion. What are you passionate about? Okay, and this is something to do with yourself. It's in you. It's something within you. And it's starting to peak now with this. And this is saying that with this rising up of that, it could very well be that you are now coming into notoriety. You're coming into attention. People are acknowledging or seeing what it is that you can do. And also, it could also be that rewards are coming in with regards to that. Jupiter return can also be earned luck. So it's preparedness meets opportunity. Okay, so this could be something that you prepared or you worked on a while ago, and now all of a sudden the opportunity is coming in. All of this can come in with part of fortune. It's your pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Very often in our charts, in our astrology charts, the part of fortune is overlooked. It's like an unaspected or an underutilized part of your chart, and really that is going to bring certain things in for you. It's going to activate or monetize or make something better for you. Okay, so if it's not about talents and skills rising up, this is saying that rewards may be coming to you at this time, or notoriety, or some kind of higher profile, lady luck, good fortune, and some sort of increase is coming in for you. And this could be as a result of work that you've done or something that you've done. But it's a destiny card, this. And so everything that comes with that. And it's about acknowledging that. It could also be that you need to just hone something or work on something in your life or within you, and then that will bring it all together for you. But it's a very good card, and a very well aspected with all these other cards coming in for you here. Now, we've lastly got the fourth house. Fourth house is about your house, your home, where you're living currently. It's also the actual structure of your home. It's also the atmosphere in your home and the people in your home. And it can also be the relationship that you have with your family, your roots, your foundation, your ancestry, your ethnic identity, whatever is appropriate for you. All of these things come in here. Now, we have got Venus coming in at the bottom. Venus is about love, financial, beautifying things, and talents and skills. And then at the top, you've got Lakshmi, bright future. So really, you've got a really, really abundant, beautiful cards coming in here, but it's going to be steered by your confidence and your self-belief and your self-love. That's what's going to drive this, okay? So with the Venus card, this could be that you need to bring love into your home situation. It could be that, or it could be that love is coming into your home situation, or your family situation, or your association with your roots. It could also be that there's a financial windfall coming in, which is well indicated here, or some kind of abundance, some kind of rescue or relief, or something coming in that's going to give you a wonderful boost. It could also be that you need to bring in your charm and your graciousness with this card. Really work that to help you in this fourth house. It could be to do with family matters or material things around the home. It could also be that you are beautifying your home in some way. Now, this could be related to renovations or changing something, redecoration. You're changing things. You're actually freshening things up. You're actually making things better. Your home is your castle and all of these things. It could be to do with that. But it could also be monetary matters as well. You may be buying and selling or changing or doing something in that regard. But it's always about love, relationships, and then after that, if that's not coming, if that's not a major factor, then it will always be about beauty and refinement. That is Venus. It's also about handcrafts. Venus is very crafty and very creative and artistic. It could be artistic skills that are rising up, or as I said, you're into interior decorating, or you are changing your home in some way, and that perhaps sparks something for you. Perhaps you are very good at handcrafts and you're starting a home business. There's lots of ways that this can be coming in, but beautiful card. It could also be just, as I said, enhance your relationships, bring love into the situation. That always makes everything better. Now, Lakshmi at the top, bright future, stop worrying, everything is going to be fine. Okay, so she is reassuring you that whatever is occurring in this fourth house, it's going to be good. You've got a bright future. She's a very abundant goddess. There's the elephants, which are always abundance symbols. The lotus there, so this is about rising up from the depths, from the dark, murky depths to produce this beautiful flower. So things are going to be fine. Stop worrying, because that just blocks you, and that actually stops the things from manifesting. You actually end up manifesting the thing you're worrying about. So stop worrying. Hand it over to the universe. Let the universe assist you and bring love and charm into the situation. Now, with this monetary situation going on there could be a few details that need to be attended to, and there could be aspects which you need professional help with, because we've got here King of Winter. This is normally an advisor or a legal person or somebody with knowledge. The King of Winter is a king, obviously King of Swords, very wise, very knowledgeable, almost academic. So knowledgeable, experienced, fair-minded, unemotional. Somebody who's unbiased, and somebody who can see both sides, but it could give excellent advice about money, property, whatever it is that's coming in for you. So make sure that you go and see somebody to assist you with this. It could be a man, but it could just as easily be a feminine. Get advice from someone professional and objective. All right. Public speaking. Now, this could be you with the Jupiter return or the part of fortune. That could be raising your profile in some way. Unemotional relationships. So this could be that, as I said, with this situation in the fourth house, you could be, you may have too many boundaries, or you could be blocking something in some regard. And this is why it's saying Venus, the charm magnet, is coming in. You may just need to really turn on the charm at this time to get where you need to be. But get some advice. This person is wise, has good counsel, but they are going to look at things in a very fair and objective manner, and that's possibly what you need right now to assist you, whether it's monetary or whatever the situation is.